Hi, my name is Wan Jieyu and my major is logistics and supply chain. So the reason why I chose the business major is that my parents are engaged in cross-border business, so I'm interested in the knowledge in this field. When I was in high school, I often praised for my ambition, but I always lacked a sense of direction and felt lost about my future. As I'm about to graduate, I need to consider my plans for the next few years and review my past learning journey. Therefore, this presentation will mainly focus on my reflection around my studies on this unit and also my employability and my career plan in the future. So to test the employability, I took the employability to a test. During the test, I found that employment and employability are two different concepts. Employment refers to specific positions while employability is constantly changing. As my career progresses, I will keep changing jobs and these positions may be completely different. Therefore, I need to have the ability to learn and shape. Judging from the test results, my confidence score is average and relatively high, while my professional quality score is relatively low. This might be due to the confusion and lack of direction caused by my lack of work experience. In my perceived employability charts, I can see the distribution of my employability, and these abilities are interrelated. From these charts, I can note what my weak abilities are, such as the ambiguity of career explosion and cognitive nodes, while the weak connection between communication skills and goal-oriented behaviors. In the subsequent suggestion for ability improvement, I was also provided with a clearer approach. To sum up, this test helped me better recognize my weak points and provided me with direction for improvements. So in this course, I experienced many activities, most of which requires collaboration with classmates. I think the two elevator page impressed me the most. Although I didn't perform particularly well in the end, my lack of confidence and mature public speaking skills often made me afraid of giving speech. However, this time, the two elevator speech not only enhanced my public speaking experience through cooperation with my partner, but also enable me to accumulate experience in working with others. Elevator speech require communication to understand the other party's content in a short time and deliver it. Therefore, the ability to organize language and communication skills are quite important. Unlike previous speeches, after I delivered the other part content, I often received feedback from them, such as omission in the content and optimization of the sequence. I think this is a great help to me and has also enhanced my confidence in giving speech. So the next part is about my career plan. And my career plan has outlined three paths, which will be presented respectively from my current two actual plans and my ideal one. First of all, what I consider a more practical career plan is to develop and work in the logistic and supply chain field after graduation. In the first year, I will lay a solid foundation for myself and try to find internship opportunities. I will accumulate practical work experience by participating in the courses of enterprises. In the second year, I will learn more skills and accumulate work experience. And at the same time, I will obtain some certifications such as CSCP to enrich my experience. In the third year, I will try to lead a small project on my own to break through the possible bottlenecks and obstacles that I may encounter at work. So in the fourth year, by deepening the management of work and expanding my own resources, a more stable work system can be achieved. While balancing work and life at the same time, in the fifth year, I will achieve my work goals such as being professional in completing tasks within the field and leading new employees, and establishing a stable work system. So in this plan, the resources that may be obtained in the early stage may not be many, and I need to accumulate them bit by bit on my own. However, I believe that I'm interested and have confidence in implementing the content within the plan, which also have a certain degree of continuity for my major. I might face the challenges of having difficulty finding a suitable job at the very beginning and feeling stressed at work. So if I don't plan to work directly after graduation, I will continue my studies. And in the first year of this study plan, I need to clarify my direction and start preparing for new learning, such as some exams. I need to first make a study plan and adjust my life rhythm. In the second year, I will continue to uh, deepen into my studies and complete the necessary exams. In the third year, I will stabilize my studies and adjust my pace to better complete the more challenging academic tasks. And in the fourth year, complete most of the compulsory courses and start to accumulate work experience by participate in enterprise internships. In the fifth year, complete my studies and applied for a suitable job position, and I will start working hard for my career. So in this plan, I think there are more resources in the early stage because I can learn more about the working background in a more in more in deep study. Although I don't particularly want to continue my studies, I am confident in completing this plan. So continuing to study the logistic and supply chain major also has a certain degree of continuity. I may face the challenges of being too busy with my studies to balance my internship and at the same time, or the risk of not being able to graduate on time due to falling the exams. So in the third plan, I set aside the limitations of actual conditions and focused on ideals and interests. Therefore, I plan to open a coffee shop. I think opening a coffee shop can make me feel happy and healed, and at the same time provide more people with a place to take a break in their busy lives. Therefore, in my plan, the first year, I need to learn basic coffee knowledge, take part in coffee making courses, and visit local coffee shops to accumulate the experience. So in the second year, I need to accumulate practical experience and confirm the location of my coffee shop and other resources to preparing for open the store. In the third year, I can officially launch the coffee shop and gradually stabilize its operation, conferring the final contract and other information. In the fourth year, master the skills and abilities required to open a store and expand my resources such as conducting collaborations and updating activities and increase the profits. Stabilize the business situation of the coffee shop and expand the skill in the fifth year. So this plan may lack resources uh, and enhanced with my major, yet I really like it and want to try to do it well. I may not be able to afford the initial expenses or the challenges of poor business performance. So in conclusion, I have gained a certain understanding of my working ability and have a clear goal for the direction that I can improve and stressful. I believe that my past studies have brought me a lot of experience and journey, and I will work towards the goal that I have set to become a better people. That's all. Thank you for listening.